Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Okapi Sport Network as we shift our attention to the second game of the night, featuring a highly anticipated matchup between APR Basketball Club versus United Generations for Basketball. Two talented teams, two different ambitions, and one court where only one side will walk away with the victory. The stage is set for what promises to be an entertaining contest filled with intensity, skills, and determination. The last time these two teams met, fans were treated to an offensive showcase that went right down to the final moments. APR Basketball Club came out on top with a hard-fought 90-85 victory over UGB, demonstrating their experience and ability to execute under pressure. However, the 5-point margin showed just how competitive UGB can be when facing one of the league's top sides. Tonight, UGB returns with an opportunity to rewrite the story. Number 0 is Nungwa Thierry. Let me take you through the lineup. And number 00 is Doba Bungimba Gabriel. Number 1 is Amoto Chamskofi. Number 2 is Iya Karemye Emmanuel. Number 3 is Kalisa Brian. Number 4 is Valentine Junior Lele. And number 5 is Hanira Bello, whereby number 11 is Mohamed Jumbia. Number 12 is TZ David, and number 15 is Kayondo Erickson. Number 23 is Mohayu Muchiza Eric, and number 34 is your one and only Irangunda Hilar. And the coach is Murenzi Ive. And that team will be looking to learn from the previous encounter, tighten up defensively, and find a way to slow down APR's explosive attack. And when I guess APR will only provide revenge, but also send a strong message to the rest of the league. Chacha Bokep, how are you?
I'm good.
Please take us.
APR are bringing the fire with their lineup. Number 2 is Prince Straw. Number 4 is Nkobito Solomon. Number 7 is Fowler Nice. Number 8 is Mukama Jean Victoria. Number 12 is Alvini Churjade. Number 15 is Nore Habimana. Number 21 is Mpoyo Axel. Number 24 is Tiafali Leonard Jr. Number 30 is the assassin. You know his name. I know it. Ubutonze Justar Dize and Saba. Isaiah Briscoe is a new signing. It's his second game this time round. And Israel Otobo was number 75. And the coach is the man, the one, the myth, the legend, James Edwards Meyer.
As for APR Basketball Club, they will be aiming to maintain their winning momentum and complete another successful performance against a determined opponent with pride, valuable points, and bragging rights on the line. expect both teams to leave everything on the floor. Back up for another exciting night of basketball as APR Basketball Club takes on United Generations for basketball in what promises to be both standout games of the round. And the game officials are Didier Gaga, Didier Shema, and Sostan Kubgimana. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready as we are ready to tip off. Chacha, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, man.
How is everything?
Seems like a good day to be in the PETIT STADE here in Kigali, Rwanda. APR versus UGB. UGB always seems to surprise us when it comes to basketball. Every single time they show up here on the court, you never know how the game is going to go. Last time, they brought a lot of fire, a lot of shooting power. They almost beat APR. APR had the early lead, but then at the end of the game, it was tough to catch up. But then APR only won by like 6 points.
5.
5 points?
90 to 85 was the score last time. So
Right.
that 5-point margin is gonna be. I think UGB today came with a revenge mentality because when you lose on 5 points, it actually shows you how much when you put a lot of effort. So when you correct the mistakes that you did in the game before, can help you actually to win. Why not? They might even win the game.
That's absolutely right. UGB coming out and they want to play. They do not want to be the team that everybody says, oh, APR is just going to step over them. Because they're not. This time, APR missing Craig Randall.
Chacha,
On the court is Isaiah Briscoe.
Yes, Chacha Boke, tell us the starting 5 for UGB.
That's right. And the starting 5 here for UGB is going to be Ilan Kundahilar, the one and only James Amato, the MVP conversation man. James Amato, Lolly Valentine Jr. He had 32 last time. He's a bad, bad man. We've got David. He's on the court.
And for
And
APR,
Dumbia Mohammed for APR.
yes, let me take you through APL's starting 5 tonight. We have your favorite Tiafale Leonard Jr. We also have your favorite point guard Habimana Nhore. We have your favorite shooter Poyo Axel, and we have the best center that you are loving nowadays, Code Otobo Israel. And just like that, again starts with a slam by Poyo Axel, and that's 2 points for APR, 2-0 for UGB.
That's absolutely right. 9 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. As James Amato kicks it up top to Lele. Lele fakes it, goes up, and gets the mid-range. What a play there by Lele Valentine Jr. And it's just showing how mad this game is going to be. And it's picked up there by Dumbias after a miss on the long shot there by APR Basketball. 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go. This game already starting like it's going to be something special. Lele Valentine going for the up Euro, but he cannot get it to sink. Unfortunate there for Lele Valentine Jr. as Nore Abimana kicks it to the baseline. Isaiah Briscoe with the pass, but Nore off the mark on the layup. James Amato gets it to Lele, goes for the long 3, and is off the mark for Lele Valentine. Long pass from Isaiah to Mpoyo, back to Mpoyo. Mpoyo's been shooting well, but he's going to be off the mark this time. Iran Kundahilar picks up ball. It's a very fast-paced game here today, ladies and gentlemen. As Amato sinks the second. What a way to start this game. Come on, APR Basketball. Let's go.
A very good response by Amoto James Kofi. Amoto James Kofi, just like that, starts with a 2 point. And Lele Valentine Jr., your favorite scorers in the UGB squad, actually starts with 2-2. And it is 8 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. 8 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Lele Valentine Jr. here coming. He's usually very strong, but he gets blocked there by Mpoyo. Iran Kunda goes for the slam, but it's not. It's going to be off the mark. This is looking like it's going to be a very hard game. Isaiah Briscoe fakes it. Tries to go up. Backs him up. Kicks it out to Habimana. Habimana goes for the long 3. And it sinks for Habimana. Wow. What a tough game here we're having, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here on OSM. It's going to be fast-paced all the way. But fatigue is going to start to play a role in the second quarter of this game as Lele Valentine Jr. gets blocked for the second time. Ball with Tiafale Leonard Jr. Goes up, goes for the layup, and he gets it to go in. It's going to be 7-4 the score. Both teams starting so aggressive. James Amato goes for the long three, but it's going to be off the mark there for James Amato. He's the mid-range king, not known for his three-point shot, but he can shoot if he wants to. Ball stolen there again by James Amato. Up and out for James Amato. Unfortunate on that attempt, going for the 2-point. Long ball to Isaiah Briscoe. Can he shoot? Goes for the long three, and he gets it to go. Isaiah Briscoe.
APR starting to shoot the lights off. That's what they're going to do for you. If you don't make that defense that way, better them to shoot the threes.
That's right. Ball stolen again by Isaiah Briscoe. Goes up and out for Isaiah. James Amato crossing up. TFR Leonard Jr. backing him up. Gets blocked. It's going to be long ball there to Lele. Calming it down. Lele going for the long three, and it's going to be off the mark one more time. A tough start here for UGB as APR starts to get going. TFR backs him up. Ball out again to Isaiah Briscoe. Off the mark. Ball to Amato. Amato creates contact, goes up, and in Amato.
Amato getting a bucket in two people. What a defense. Battering that lockdown defense by two, and he gets it smoothly.
That's absolutely right. A lot of great basketball here from Amato. Once he starts to get going, this is going to be a real tough game here for APR. 6-10 the score. Axel Mpoyo alone at the baseline. But he's off the mark. Dumia Mohammed picks up the ball, crosses him up. Nice pass to the baseline to Amato. Fake up by Amato again. Off the mark. Amato struggling here from the 3-point, 0-2 from the 3-point line. Isaiah Briscoe goes for the long three one more time, but it's going to be off the mark. While Valentine Jr. cleans it up. Lale goes for it. Off the mark. UGB starting here off the mark on the 3-point perimeter shots. It's not going to be an easy game here for him. As Isaiah Briscoe goes up.
And it is the first time out for UGB, and the score is 12-6. I can see that Amoto James Kofi is going to give a hard time to APR.
That's absolutely right. He's going to give a very hard time here to APR. And once those UGB balls start falling from the 3-point line, it's going to be a difficult game here. But APR already taking the early lead. They've got 12 Briscoe. He's got 5 by himself. 2 for Tiafale, 2 for Axel Mpoyo on that first dunk to start off the game, and 3 for Habimana from the baseline. I'm going to tell James Kofi he's got 4. He's been sublime from the mid-range, and 2 for Lale Valentine Jr. on that quick layup that he made. Let's see how this game's going to pan out. It's double the lead here for APR. Not a great start for UGB points-wise, but game-wise, both teams, a lot of high-tempo basketball here being played. Let's see.
But I think 6 points is not that a lot. Yeah, I think UGB is going to come back and catch up in the game. But the problem, the question is, tell us in the comment section, if you are watching this right now with us at Okapi Sport Network, tell us who do you think is going to win, and tell us the reason. Is it APR? Is it UGB? And please, it is okay to mention your favorite player, and you mentioned the reason why, and tell us where you're watching this from. We are here at Okapi Sport Network. We are watching UGB versus your favorite team, APR. 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. The score is 12-6, and the inbound is going to be taken by Mohamed Jumbia.
That's going to be press basketball here by APR. Ball from Amato to Kayondo Erickson. They're passing well. Lele Valentine Jr. at the top of the key. He's got the ball. Kicked back out to Amato. Amato goes at Adonis, goes for the mid-range.
And that's a goaltending.
By Israel Otobo. Otobo goes to block the shot once it's already in. Tough one.
And one of the things I've got to figure out is that APR is starting to play the full court pressing to see if they're gonna make UGB feel tired, and then they don't like attack the rim many of the times, or if they get even an opportunity to attack the rim, it's gonna be hard for them as well.
That's absolutely right.
And it is 12-8. That's why I told you it is still early to predict because UGB is that team that is gonna like surprise you anytime.
That's absolutely right. One thing about UGB is that regardless of the score, they're going to remain disciplined. They're going to keep their cool. We thought Kepler was going to edge them out. Last game, they had a 10-point lead, but UGB was able to come back in. As Lela Valentine Jr. goes for the long three there, but cannot get it to go, and it's going to be a long ball to Adonis Jomonfila. Fakes it, goes up, and he gets the ball stolen, and it's going to be an APR basketball possession. Four minutes and 17 seconds to go. The fast-paced games always seem to burn out the clock quite quickly. Jean-Victor Mukama looking for that screen and roll from Israel Otobo. Israel Otobo gets double-teamed there by Amoto and David. Long ball there from Mukama, and it's going to be a three-shot from the free throw line.
I can see that this game is gonna be a down to the wire because, mind you, we still only have 4 minutes in the first quarter. Then only one team entered in a double digit.
That's absolutely right. And APR are not seeming to have it easy here in the start part of the game, which is always what we love to see as fans. We want to see tight games, entertainment, going back and forth. The blowout games are usually a little boring for us. So kudos to UGB for coming out and almost making it seem like it's going to be a difficult game here for the favorites to win this game. The APR Lions, and this first point here on the board for Mukama Jean-Victor, most improved player last year. He's been playing well this year. And he gets the second as well. Skip pass there to David. David back to Lele. Lele to Amoto. Amoto fakes it, goes for the mid-range one more time. Amoto says, "This is my court. You are not going anywhere today, APR." Holding them back on their horses. As Nori Habimana gets a screen there from Axel Boyer, and it's going to be from Israel Otobo, and it's going to be a
substitution there on APR side as Otobo Israel gets out and DZ and Daisaba is going to step in. We also have the assassin Justin Ouiton is stepping in, and Poyo Axel steps out. Your favorite Nori Habimana also steps out as we have
UGB have to wake up now. Ouiton Justin is on the court. That changes the game a little because these guys can shoot. They cannot be given space, especially once you have him and Dizzy and Daisaba on the court. That's a recipe for disaster. UGB has to wake up defensively. Otherwise, they're going to struggle. Well, Valentine Jr. gets the ball to Amoto. Amoto goes for the mid-range jumper there again. Pixie is on rebound up. Goes up and in. Amoto here to show up and show out.
Amoto Jemskofi, the scoring machine for UGB, showing everybody that Nani is able to stop him from scoring.
A lot of good defense here being played by UGB as Amoto goes for another one. Amoto giving us a show. Amoto giving us a show. That's going to be timeout
and
for APR.
And I think Coach James Mai is actually starting to go on pressure because UCNI is 14 up, so it's going to cost Coach James Mai to change the offensive plays because you can see that the defense is not even working because they're not stopping them to score. And the reason why we changed the defense, or the coach changed the defense, is actually to see if he can make, challenge the team to get the points easily. So I think this has been an opportunity for UGB because before when they were playing a zone defense 2-3, it was very easy it was hard for UGB to get their points. But since they shifted to the full court pressing and now they're starting to get the buckets easier because you can see that Amoto Jemskofi is actually entering in the paint in an easiest way.
That's absolutely right. They cannot find a solution for Amoto Jemskofi. He's got 10. out of the 14 points. And if he continues on this pace, this guy is going to get even 70 points in this game, I promise you guys. These guys have been absolutely special. A lot of talent here in the Rwanda Basketball League. The PETIT STADE starting to get very, very full. A lot of people hearing that this game is going to be one really, really hard game. It's either the double team Amotor James Kafi or otherwise.
I think it's gonna be one of the books.
That's right.
One for the books.
That's absolutely right. And it's going to be 14-14 here, the score, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us again here on Okapi Sport Network. Wherever you're watching from, tell us, are you watching from Kigali, Rwanda? Are you watching from Nairobi, Kenya? Johannesburg, South Africa? Are you watching from Germany? You never know. Okama John Victor, long pass there to Ndize and Daisaba. UGB catching up with those long threes. They would rather APR come down into the paint. They're not letting these guys shoot whatsoever. Jean-Victor Mukama goes for the long one. Can't get it to go, and it's going to be picked up there by a long pass to James Amoto. Dumbia Mohammed goes for the long three, and Dumbia Mohammed off the mark. Kayendo Erickson goes up, and then UGB coming through with the intense basketball game. And they're not giving Uwitonse to just toss space. They know how difficult it is.
And just like that, UGB is now taking the lead with 2 points.
Uwitonse Justa, once this guy gets in the game, he's definitely a game changer. And he's proving everybody that actually you have to give him more minutes, otherwise you're doing your team a disservice. Uwitonse Justa coming through with the basketball here. Lele Valentine Jr. getting fouled there by Uwitonse Justa. Great basketball here being played by both teams. A lot of great entertainment. Only 2 minutes left here in the first period of this game. Both teams quite evenly matched, unlike what it was thought it was going to be. As Lele Valentine Jr. goes to the free throw line, he's a phenomenal free throw shooter. Let's see if he can sink both off the mark on the first.
APR coming back in the game, and they take the lead with only 1 point. I can see that this game is gonna be down to the wire as the first one we saw in the first league.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes is all we've got here in the first quarter as Adonis Jovenfila picked up by Lele at the top. Ndize and Daisaba kicks it back to the baseline to Adonis. These guys know that APR are strong from the 3-point, and they're not giving them space whatsoever.
A very tough defense there by Dumbia Mohammed to Leonard Jr. Your favorite Tiafale. I think it's gonna cost APR a lot of efforts, and they have to work out in this game.
Absolutely. They're gonna work very hard. As Ndize and Daisaba misses it. And they get the ball to Dumbia Mohammed. Dumbia Mohammed's got 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. Gold ball to Lele Valentine Jr. Lele kicks it out to Dumbia. Dumbia sinks the three. What a game, guys, that it's going to be the first half. Already showing that it's not going to be easy. Dumbia Mohammed gets his second foul. Picks it up. It's not going to be great. Once he starts picking up those fouls, he's got to watch himself. 1 minute and 21 seconds. TFL Leonard struggling so far. He's not ahead. He's only got 2 points, unlike him. But we know that once he gets going, it's going to be dangerous. Uwitonse Justa also being marked very tightly. Let's see how it's going to go. TFL Leonard, a phenomenal free throw shooter, sinks the first. Both teams have 2 fouls, and it's going to be 19-18 here. Only 1 minute and 21 seconds. Coach James Meyer looking frustrated. It's not his normal, cool, collected. Today, he's suffering. What a day it is. Uwitonse Justa picking up the ball is going to be Adonis Jovenfila. UGB with the really tight defense. They're not letting up whatsoever. Adonis Filer misses it. And he's going to get a chance for 2 at the line. Adonis Filer yet to score in this game. Let's see if we can open up his personal scoring with these 2 free throws. Ladies and gentlemen, we only got 1 minute on the scoreboard. Is fatigue going to start playing a role with UGB because their bench is not as deep as APR's bench? Let's see how it's going to work here. Adonis Fowler on the second, then he gets it to even out the score. Even Steven, the score, he's here. Ball with David. David off the mark. Jean-Victor Mukama almost loses the ball there, but and it's going to be David there picking up. What beautiful basketball here from the young man, David. He's got a lot of hustle. He's got a lot of hustle, David. A lot of cheers here from all the fans, just really giving it up for all the hustle that's this team. As Amateur James Kofi sets himself up to come back into the game. It's going to be Adonis Joe Fowler going for the long three, and he gets it to go. 22-19 the score, only 30 seconds on the clock. Lele Valentine Jr., does he even it out? He cannot. Aikendo Erickson picking up that rebound. Long ball to David. Long ball for David, and he sinks it. Woo! What a game, guys! What a game!
Coming in hall today.
I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Both teams exchanging shots here. Adonis Joe and Fowler almost losing the ball there, and he gets fouled. He's going to get a chance for two. 22-22 is the score. Even Steven with only 2 minutes. No, what? 2 seconds and 7 microseconds on the clock. What a showing here for UGB. They got hard, these kids. And what a showing here for APR, showing their strength. Even when they're struggling, they can still match up to a very intense UGB. Adonis Fowler getting a chance for two at the line. Can he get the first? And he gets it. He's got 5 now. Only 2.6 seconds on the clock as Adonis Fowler sinks the second to make it 24-22.
And it is the end of the first quarter of the game. 24-22 is the score. APR taking the lead with only 2 points as they still have 3 more quarters to go. Ladies and gentlemen, tell us where you're watching this from. Who do you think is going to win? And tell us who is your favorite player in both teams. If you like Amoto, type Amoto. If you are rooting for UGB as well, type WWW. I'm a biggest fan of UGB. Or WWW. I'm a biggest fan of APR. Judge Aboka, how are you doing? Are you enjoying?
I'm enjoying this game. Both teams trading blows. UGB giving us an absolute show, as well as APR coming through with all their normal tactics. This is so beautiful to watch. Rwanda Basketball League at its best. I know I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it at home? Wherever you are, in your car, at home.
And the points from the turnovers made by United Generations for Basketball are 4, and the second chance points are 9, which is really good, and the bench points are 2, and the points in the paint are 8, and the fast break points are 4, whereby the biggest lead UGB has ever had are 2, and for APR, the points from the turnovers are 3, the second chance points are 1, the bench points are 11. I think they really did well on this one, and the points in the paint are 6, whereby the fast break points are 2, and the biggest lead is 2 points so far. And ladies and gentlemen, in only 30 seconds, we will be entering the second quarter of the game. I cannot wait to see who is gonna win tonight's game, as it is a band for band right here. And if you are not here at Okapi Sports Network, it is your time to tune in and you watch Rwanda Basketball. You better be here, and you remember to click on the subscribe button so as to be part of the family, and you get to be notified about what's going on here at Okapi, either interviews or games. You better you better subscribe so as to be with us. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we enter the second quarter of the game.
That's absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. 9 point. The time is 10 seconds on the clock as we get this game going. Lele Valentine Jr. looking for space. He's getting marked tightly there by Isaiah Briscoe, but he can handle his own. Skips.
That was the tight defense by APR's boys. I think this is the only way they can do it, just to put a hard time on UGB's scoring thing. So if they don't do it that way, it's gonna be tough for them to win this game.
That's absolutely right. It's going to be 9 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Dize Ndaisaba cannot get any breathing space from Kayondo Erickson as Filer Adonis kicks it back out to Dize Ndaisaba. Goes for the three and he gets the nice three to go. It's going to be 27-22 for UGB. A relentless APR here looking for more and more space to try and get those 3-point shots up. Lele Valentine Jr. goes for the long three but cannot get it to go. Saved there by... That's going to be a foul. No, a step out there by UGB. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go. 27-22 the score. A 5-point lead here for APR basketball. They're being marked very tightly. They're not getting any easy shots. No easy space here for APR as Donis Fowler goes for the long three, but he's off the mark. Otobo picks up the rebound. There's going to be a foul there by Iran Honda on Israel Otobo.
Israel Otobo, who really came in hot today and is actually putting on a show. What a type of rebound is that? He's actually giving a tough time to UGB, especially those bigs. And that's a net one, a bucket for APR Brian Dize Ndaisaba Diodone, aka Gasto Assassin as well. And just like that, he got an additional free throw, and he is going on the free throw line right now.
A substitution here for UGB basketball as David comes back in. And there's going to be a little rest here for some of the starters for UGB basketball as Dize Ndaisaba misses. That one 22-30. The score, long ball to James Zamoto. James Zamoto. Dize Ndaisaba gets the ball to touch, and it's going to be a UGB basketball possession.
That wasn't a good decision made by Amoto James Kofi because he was trying to play with Kayondo Erickson, and Mukama Jean-Victor was in front of him trying to defend that ball. So I think that was supposed to be a turnover for real.
That's absolutely right. And it's going to be some rest time here for the starters. As Rankonailar tries to get it going, but it's going to be a long ball there to Adonis Jobonfiler, who goes for the Euro, kicks it out. And it's going to be a Moto James Kofi there kicking the ball out. I do not envy those courtside fans. Their faces right in front of James Amoto's hand. Isaiah Briscoe gets the ball. There's no space for him by Rankonailar. And he goes up, but cannot get it to go. Rankonailar picks up the ball. UGB fighting, and it's going to be a bad decision there by Nhanira. Ball to Isaiah Briscoe, kicks back out to Jean-Victor. Jean-Victor gets the ball to Otobo. Otobo goes up and in.
What a play by APR. A lot of teams chemistry going on here. And that's why APR is going to shoot on you, or they're going to get some easy basket because they got to share the ball. They play their seconds, which actually helps them a lot. This team's chemistry actually pushes APR to the very best.
That's absolutely right. There's going to be substitutions here for UGB. Dubia Mohammed and Lele Valentine Jr. coming back on the court. The coach making a wise decision here, seeing that the team might be struggling without those two. Israel Otobo gets the nice and easy free throw there to go as UGB. Long ball to James Amoto. James Amoto kicks it to Kayondo Erickson. Out to Ndumbia Mohammed. Ndumbia Mohammed goes for the long three, and it's not going to be possible there for Ndumbia. James Amoto goes up and gets blocked by Israel Otobo and Jean-Victor Mukama. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Drives it in. Euro step, kicks it back out to Isaiah Briscoe. Goes for the long three. Dize Ndaisaba catching fire. Catching so much fire here Lale Valentine Jr. A pass here from Milan Correa to Kayendo Eriksson. Kayendo Eriksson looking for space. Backs him up. Lale Valentine Jr. almost shoots it. Drives it in, goes up, and in. Lale Valentine Jr. showing them his money's worth as APR starting to run away with this. They've got a pretty good lead here, 8-point lead as Israel Otobo makes it a 12-point lead. Adonis Job on Filer. That's going to be a timeout here for UGB. APR's very fast-paced game starting to catch up with UGB. 16 points the difference. It's not been an easy game so far, but APR have really shown why they're a top team the last couple of minutes.
As it got even a lot of players who've been participating in the BAL, playing for the RSSB Tigers. Many of them are in here for the APR, so they really have to show UGB the difference of playing international competitions, as UGB has never played the international competitions. And one of the things I can say about APR, they got the best teams chemistry, and I think a lot of teams here in the country, not even in the RBL, even in the second division, whatever team that you play for, you need to learn these teams' chemistry.
That's absolutely right. UGB struggling this past couple minutes. They've got only a few points since the start of the second period. They've just not been able to keep up with a lot of pressure that APR is coming up with. They've got a lot of offensive pressure and a lot of great defensive pressure as well. But let's see how they're going to fare in the last 6 minutes and 40 seconds. They started off very well, but it's just not going well this past few minutes.
And one of the things that I really love about APR is that I'm not a big fan of APR. I don't even here I'm neutral, but I'm actually trying to give advices to everyone who's watching this game just to learn from them. It is that team that trusts in everyone. You can see that they don't have those players that they feel like they are key. If it's not a Moto James Kofi who is attacking the rim, therefore you're putting the team in the risk. That's why APR most of the times they're gonna win probably. They trust in everyone. You can see even those young players, they just create opportunities for them to score freely, regardless of how intense the game is. They just give them the opportunity to showcase.
That's right. And it's an inbound ball here for UGB. They're struggling to get it off the line, as it's going to be a very tight press defense here from APR basketball. And a long ball there from UGB, turning over the possession. Incredible defense here by APR, holding these guys to their horses. Tiafalo Leonard Jr. with the long ball there, as Israel Otobo cleans it up, and Isaiah Briscoe goes for the second chance, but he cannot get it to go. It's going to be James Amato Kofi picking up the ball, trying to set up the offense there for UGB basketball. And James Amato Kofi goes for the mid-range, and it's sublime from James Amato Kofi. He's got 12 so far. This team clearly cannot do without him. 26-24 to score. Only 6 minutes left in the game.
Put our respect on Amato James Kofi's name, and so far he is the top scorer.
That's absolutely right in the entire game. Isaiah Briscoe behind the back, trying to look for a move there to give it. Isaiah Tobo goes up, and he gets fouled. A lot of fouls here from UGB, trying to thwart the efforts of APR going in to their defensive line. There's going to be a substitution here for Dizayenda Isaba as Nole Abimana comes back in. Israel Otobo misses the first. He's going to get a chance for one more. Israel Otobo gets the second, and it's off the mark. That's going to be Lela Valentine Jr. here. UGB already in massive foul trouble. Ball with James Amatokofi. Kicks it to Dumbia Mohammed. Dumbia Mohammed fakes it, goes up and gets fouled. He's going to get a chance for two at the line. Off the mark. They're on the mark for Dumbia Mohammed. Lucky bounce and in. Nice ball there by Dumbia Mohammed. Goes up and in, saves his own ball. And in 29-40. UGB just maintaining their discipline, trying to catch up on this mighty lead from APR as APR loses the ball one more time. Lele goes up and it's going to be outward ball, but it gets saved. Kayondo Eriksson gets the ball to James Amatokofi. James looking for the screen. Kicks it to Dumbia Mohammed. Dumbia Mohammed goes for the long three, but it's off the mark. Israel Otobo cleans up the mail, and it's going to be 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go as Axel Mpoyo goes up and gets it in.
Moto, James Kofi can jump.
That's absolutely right. Lele Valentine Jr. goes for the long three, and it's not going to be sublime for a mid-range there from UGB, but their shot just not great. (29-42). Great basketball here, though not reflecting on the scoreline for UGB. They've just struggled to shoot and respond to some of APR's incredible shooting prowess. As Dumbia Mohammed picks up the ball, it's going to be an APR basketball possession out of bounds off the hand of Dumbia Mohammed. Only 4 minutes and 20 seconds here. APR absolutely outperforming UGB in this second quarter of this game. UGB was band for band with them. Axel Mpoyo goes for the mid-range and cannot get it to go. It's going to be James Amatokofi looking for that mid-range. Goes up and gets it in. James Amatokofi, untouchable.
James Kofi, the scoring machine, the magician, the most dangerous man in the court.
Tiafalo Leonard Jr. gets it to go down the middle. It's going to be cleaned up there again by James Amato, going up off the mark for James Amato. 31-44 the score. Axel Mpoyo gets it to Habimana, closing it out. Israel Otobo comes down the middle, almost lost it. Ball with Isaiah Briscoe, gets it to Axel Mpoyo, extra pass, but it's going to be off the mark by Axel Mpoyo. Long ball to James Kofi. Amato wins it.
And that's a slam by Amoto. James Kofi. The man himself got 16 personal points. And just like that, he pushed UGB to 33 points. The lead coming back to 11 points.
That's absolutely right.
I want to let you know that Amoto James Kofi is that player. He is that player he thinks he is.
That's absolutely right. Amato James Kofi got 16 out of the 33 points. He's got the majority points from his team. He's got the majority points on the court. He's the only player with double digits, just about to hit 20. 11.
Well, there is something that I've mentioned. Please take your time and take a look at the scoreboard. You can see that most of the players in APR have tried to put something there on the scoreboard. But for UGB, those names that I've been mentioning, so most of the times they're the only one who made something like who put it something on the scoreboard, which means that APR actually trusts in anyone. So I think this is a very good thing that even other teams should learn, because I've been saying this most of the times. If a player can come and do practice with the IDs, however intense the game should be or could be, he is supposed to be given a chance for at least 3 or 4 minutes.
That's absolutely right.
And I've seen that even you're gonna see even this. I can bet that even those young players, those we have been seeing for the first time, they'll be given like the chance to be showing up in this game.
That's right. APR only an 11-point lead. UGB just maintaining their discipline, trying to cut it down, but APR too strong for them. Taking a strong lead here of 11 points. Samato, James Kofi responsible for most of that. And it's going to be a tough defense here. UGB trying to pull off a press. Dumbia Mohammed. And it's going to be a miss ball there by Isaiah Briscoe. Trying to get the pass from Axel Mpoyo. Dumbia Mohammed ball to Valentine Lele Jr. APR pulling back on that full court press. Seeing it tires them out. And it's going to be a spin move there by Lele Valentine Jr. Trying to get the ball to James Amotoko. Free kicks it back out to Lele. Lele going to drive it. Goes up and in. Lele outclassing APR on that offensive ball. He's got 6 now so far. 35-44 the score. That's going to be free throws here for Isaiah Briscoe. He's going to get a chance for 2 at the line. 35-44 the score. Only a 9-point difference. A very tough game this is. APR cannot relent because UGB will not. Isaiah Briscoe gets it sublime on the first attempt. He's got 6 now in the game. Ball with Lele Valentine Jr. He's got a long ball there too. James Amatokofi tries to get a long ball to the front. And it's going to be APR ball possession. 35-46 the score. Back to 11 points after those sublime free throws by Isaiah Briscoe.
46-35 is the score. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock for this second quarter of the game. And the lead is only, how many? 9. Is it 9? I mean 11.
Job on Filer getting stopped.
The lead coming back to 11 points. The lead has been 11 points, not below 11. Don't know what UGB is going to do at this time around to see if they can try to reduce the score at least to 7 points or 5. Because if they go in, like, when they go in the halftime break without a lead.
Oh! What a slam by James Amato! Kofi! This guy is special, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is special. Give him the MVP right now. As Diafale Leonard Jr. tries to also respond on the other side. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not here, you are missing out. This is one serious game going on here. Kayondo Erickson goes up, kicks it out. There's going to be a mid-range there, and it sinks for Nova. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you what is going on in this place, but this is a game to watch. This is a game to watch. This is a tough game here, man. This is tough.
Diafale coming with another response saying that I can even do this.
That's
Me too.
absolutely right.
I can do what Amoto can do. That's why he came out. You have seen him celebrating, saying that I can do whatever you can do. That's why he was saying actually. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you tune in at Okapi Sport Network. If you are not here at the Petit Stade Rivera, you are just missing out. That's what I can say right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is hot. This is hot. The score might not be as close, but this is very, very hot. This is a hot game. APR cannot relent. If they sleep just like this, UGB takes over. If UGB sleeps just like this, APR is going to start to gap them when it comes to that lead. But this has been an awesome game so far, with 1 minute and 23 seconds before we go for the halftime break. Lale creating that space. And a foul by Isaiah Briscoe. And he gets teed up by the ref. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting very emotional here in the PETIT Stade. Wow. What a game.
A lot of misunderstanding going on there between the refs and APR's players. They are complaining, saying that, we didn't do anything. But it is a clear one, and I really trust in RBL's refs because they are very professional and they do what they really know.
That's absolutely right. Some of the best refs that we've seen here in Africa, RBL referees, give them a chance. As Lale Valentine Jr. Sublime punishes APR from the free throw line. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Okapi Sport Network. This game has been absolutely special, and we cannot wait for the second half, because it's only 1 minute and 13 seconds left before we wrap up the second period.
The lead coming to 10 points from 11 and 15. And I cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight. It is still possible that UGB can catch up and win, because those guys, anytime they can surprise you.
That's absolutely right. Lale Valentine Jr. going up, catching down, and it's going to be 42-50. This has not been an easy game so far. Lale Valentine Jr. going for the three, and it's sublime for Lale Valentine Jr.
Lale Valentine Jr. with a very good response of a 3-point shot at the top of the key, and that's 45-50, bringing back the game to a 5-point difference.
Off the mark there for Tia Fale Leonard Jr. trying to get a response, and it's only 34 seconds left before we wrap up the second period. Lale Valentine Jr. skipping pass, giving it to Kalisa Bryan. Kalisa Bryan! Oh my God! Woo! This is special!
50 is the score. Only 15 seconds remaining on the clock for the second quarter of the game to get over. And a very good response coming from UGB bench players. Kalisa really putting on a show and bringing the game to 2 points. Tia Fale off the mark on the 2-point bucket that he was attempting. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the first half of the game. 50-48 is the score. Only 2 points difference in this game. Coming from 11, and now it comes to 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight, as they still have 2 more quarters to go and 1 more half to watch.
Wow, this has been tough. This has been a tough watch. Ladies and gentlemen, 48-50. These guys were down by 12.
UGB boys been really shooting the lights off on the 3-point line. They were very hot today.
Oh my God. This is something. This is what a game to watch. This is what RBL is about, ladies and gentlemen. Competition. Both teams coming out with strong will to win. Props to both teams. APR has absolutely shown up and shown out. They've been playing like the APR we know. UGB surprising us and showing us we're the people that beat Rick.
Imagine the lead coming from 16 points to 2 points. If you remember, the score has been 24-40. And now they came back in the game with a strong scoring mentality. And they come to from 24-48. They doubled 2 times. And now they get to 50 points. Ladies and gentlemen, I can say that UGB today really showed up, as they usually do.
That's absolutely right. Only a 2-point difference here. We're going to be giving you the halftime statistics right here in a moment. And it's going to be 41% from the field by UGB and 45% from the field by APR.
41% for UGB, ladies and gentlemen, on the field goals. And the 2-pointers, APR really shot out with 58%. They've managed to get a half of 100. And
it's 26% from the 3-point line by UGB and 41% from the 3-point line by APR.
And when it comes to getting the rebounds, collecting the rebounds, UGB really showed up with 56 to 24 for APR. What a performance by UGB. I think this even really pushed them to a very outstanding performance tonight. And for the assists, UGB really shared the ball today. They had a great team's chemistry as they got to 30 to 11 for the assists. And for the steals, UGB actually came in today with a tough and a tight defense as well. 8 to 3 is the number of the steals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break as we are coming back for the second half of the game. Remember to tune in at Okapi Sport Network. Only few seconds remaining. I mean, is it few seconds? 12 minutes remaining, and we come back. Cha-cha. You good?
I'm good.
Cannot wait to watch
See
the
you in
second
12
half.
minutes. And pulls the ball. That's going to be a foul. (48-53) the score, and we're back. 8 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Let's see how this game is going to turn out. UGB absolutely showing out strong. They've not relented any single part of this game. APR still showing out strong. They've come out 53. They only have a 5-point lead so far. Slim margins here in this game. Isaiah Briscoe gets the ball to Leonard Jr. Ball with Adonis Feiler. Adonis Feiler kicks it to Isaiah Briscoe, trying to go for the long three, but he cannot get it to go. It's going to be Lele Jr. getting the ball, and Amato James Coffey looking for space. They're not going to give him any because he has 18 so far. Kicks it back out to Lele. Ball with Axel Mpoyo. Axel goes up and gets the easy 2 points. Basketball, a game of runs, and APR are on clearly one run right now. 49-55. They've been on a 6-point run in this game so far. Ball with James Kofi Yamato. Isaiah Briscoe, long ball to Tiafale Leonard Jr.
A very good game we are watching today. Your favorite APR versus your favorite as well, United Generations Basketball. I've got to figure out that even a lot of people support UGB. I didn't know.
That's right. UGB has a lot of fans. Every single team clearly in this RBL have a lot of fans. Lele Valentine Jr. going for the big three, and it's 6 for Lele Valentine Jr. cutting down that lead that APR has garnered. That's going to be 4-point difference again. Isaiah Briscoe going up and gets the nice and easy 2 on the drive, and it's going to be 57 to 51 UGB. Not a team to be playing close basketball with because they will catch up. And Dumbia Muhammad goes for the ball. Long ball to Adonis J. Filer. Adonis J. Filer misses the layup. Oh my God, Adonis. Unlike him, he's a spectacular player. And the slam by Dumbia Muhammad. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what has happened to UGB?
UGB is just surprising each and every person, as I mentioned before.
They have to get drug tested right after this, UGB. They have to get drug tested because these guys are on steroids today. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. UGB holding APR very close. Only 4-point lead for APR. I mean, come on, this is special.
I think APR today have a bad line because they're actually getting to the rim, but what's happening is actually even I can't even get to express this in words. Yeah.
I think APR is playing their game. They're playing very well. They're playing how they usually play. But UGB has definitely elevated their game. That's why they're giving these guys a big run for their money. And it's going to be Isaiah Briscoe at the line for a chance for 2 points. Can he get them both? And he gets the first.
You know what happened to Briscoe is actually what happened to Adonis. A very nice move, but the finishing is actually becoming a problem. Not because he didn't get to the bucket, but I don't know. Bad luck.
No, I think there's a lot of pressure. The game has a lot of pressure, and UGB have been haunting these guys. There is no breathers today for APR. We've not seen them utilize their starting 5 for entirety of the game. And almost a 3-ball there for David, but he's off the mark short. Kicks out to David one more time, but it's off the mark again. It's going to be defense here. Tiafala Leonard Jr. Leonard Jr. misses the dunk. Woo! What a pressureful game. Axel Mpoyo goes for the long 3, but he cannot get it to go. It's, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I'm even running out of breath. What a game it is to watch, 53 to 58. It's reminding me of the BAL and how tough the BAL games were as well.
Everyone was having some goosebumps on him. I myself, I don't even want to reflect on what happened to me during
I almost got a heart attack at the BAL. Supporting Rwanda.
The last game that we played against Petro. Bro, when they got 20 and we have 0, I started being like, God, why is this happening to us? Imagine we won over them in the Kalahari and then they are here in Kigali at the finals in addition to that, so we're going to lose. That's what's happening to me as well.
That's absolutely right. Lele Valentine Jr. kicks out the ball. Sportsmanship here from David picking up Axel Mpoyo. Such a good spirit for competition. It's 53 to 58. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. It's not going to be easy ball here for either teams. And it's going to be a blockade there on Amoto James Coffey. And Isaiah Briscoe goes up and gets the ball into the rim. 2 for Isaiah Briscoe. He's got 14 so far. He's been absolutely phenomenal in the game so far. 5 minutes and 31 seconds to go. It's not been an easy game here for either team's APR. Getting these nice leads, but not being able to hold on to them. As UGB is absolutely hounding them, coming on a run every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a tight game all the way to the wire. Only a 7-point lead here, and it's only 1 quarter remaining. This one almost through. We're 5 minutes and 31 seconds into this. Let's get this. And the timeout is out. It's going to be 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third period of this game before we can go to the ultimate, the final quarter of this game. UGB holding their own, but APR too strong for them. 7-point lead here for the APR Lions. And it's going to be converted there by Isaiah Briscoe to push his team to 61. UGB already in foul trouble. Not great. But he's going to be kicked out too. James Amotokofi going for the mid-range jumper, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be the second personal foul for Adonis Javon Filer. Oh, converted there by Amato. 54, he's got 19 by himself, this guy. He can play every single game. He converts and comes in with the pressure. Amato, can he convert the second as well? He does it. And it's going to be 61 to 55. Adonis Filer getting marked there by two guys. It's going to be Amato. Adonis killing the ball, getting to Isaiah Briscoe, looking for a screen from Israel. Israel Otobo kicks it out to Adonis Filer, goes for the long three, and it converts for Adonis Filer, 64 to 55. He's got 13. Wow. APR starting to get quite a bit of a lead here, 9 points. But as we know, UGB do not give up.
Adonis Filer has been playing well, good today as he got to 13 personal points, and he is the second to get to a double digit after Briscoe Isaiah with 15. And for UGB, 3 players get to a double digit. We have Amato James Ekofi with 20, and Dumbia Mohammed got 10, and Lele Valentine Jr. got 15.
Keondo Erickson gets the ball in. And it's going to be Amato. James Kofi gets it to Lala Valentine Jr. Lala Valentine Jr. looking for some space, but it's going to be Johnny's Javon Filer, who tries to get the ball to Tiafale Leonard Jr., but it's going to be off and out of bounds. Only a 9-point lead here for APR with only 4 minutes and 34 seconds left. Lala Valentine Jr. here alone, only being guarded by Adonis Javon Filer. Can he get space? And it's going to be turnover here by Lala Valentine Jr. Defense by Adonis Javon Filer. Israel Otobo with the ball at the top of the key. Tiafale Leonard Jr.
We had a back-to-back 3 points from APR's players, and now they got 67 to 55, extending the lead to 12 points so far. A very much a tight defense needed here by UGB.
Fatigue starting to play a part here on APR's UGB starters as Tiafale Leonard Jr. cleans it up and gets it in. It's going to be 69 to 55 the score. Amato James Kofi not having an easy time here, being marked up very, very tightly. Going up and in, Amato James Kofi, 57 to 69.
The magician, the technician, the scoring machine. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even have a name to describe Amato's James Kofi's performance.
And it's going to be Israel Otobo gets fouled there, and he's going to get a chance for 2 at the line. Only 3 minutes left in this quarter. And we're going to have substitution here for Ndize and Daisaba coming in to replace Axel Mpoyo. He's been playing well so far. He's got 7. Israel Otobo going for the really nice free throw there. He's got a pushing APR to 13 points. Lead 5. Now 6 for Otobo. And he gets the second as well. Lucky bouncing in for Israel Otobo at the line. 71 to 57. A 14-point difference here for. That's going to be a foul on James Amotokofi. The whole team jumping on this guy. How special is this guy? This is one thing to watch. James Amotokofi just absolutely turning into a superstar here in the RPL, carrying this team on his back. He's got 22 so far. Only a 14-point lead here for APR.
And there is a switch on UGB side as Irangunda Hilary steps in and Ndoba Gabriel steps out. Irangunda Hilary, who is becoming a dangerous man in the paint. He's good at blocking, collecting them rebounds. Most of the times he might not be that good scorer, but when it comes to defense, he gonna leave it all on
That's
the court.
absolutely right. Absolutely right. Amato James Kofi, unlike him, misses the first free throw. Amato James Kofi sinks the second, 58 to 71.
And there is another switch as Adonis Fila gets out and we have Nore Habimana back in the court.
Tiafala Leonard Jr. going for the 3, but he can't get it to go. Cleaned up there by Israel Otobo trying to go in. And he gets it to go. Israel Otobo.
What an powerful bucket by Otobo Israel. Israel, who has been putting in some work, and we can see that actually here in the court. Tough defense by APR.
That's going to be a dead ball here for UGB basketball as they try to shoot. It's going to be 58 to
What
73.
a tough defense here. Chacha bucket. This game, I've never watched any like this one.
Nori Habimana gets fouled. And it's going to be an injury there for Nori Habimana as he goes down. Not a great fall there by Nori. Is he okay? Is the question. No. Limping on his leg one bit. $74 to 58 the score here. APR starting to run away with this. They've got a 16-point lead. As we said earlier, fatigue is going to start playing a role here in this game. Of course, UGB only have a few really good starters against APR's obviously well-balanced team. And they can switch up, switch out, play into UGB's fatigue. And it's going to be a foul there on Tiafala Leonard Jr.
Only 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock for this third quarter of the game, and we still have one more to go. And we get to know who is going to secure tonight's victory, as APR kept on taking the lead with the 75 to 58. I think UGB can catch up if they want, and if possible, we really need that show back in here.
That's
because
absolutely
now
right.
they're like APR tried to extend the lead, so we're not gonna watch that clean basketball, a tight one that we've been watching. That's why I really want UGB to come back in the game.
That's right. There's going to be James Amatokofi here at the top, looking to go for Lele Valentine Jr. on the three. But Lele Valentine Jr. unable to convert. It's only going to be 2 minutes here before the third period is over, as Kayondo Eriksson gets to steal the ball there. Gets the ball to Lele. Lele goes up. And Kamoto James Kofi cleans it up. 60 to 75. Only a 15-point difference here between these two teams.
And Moto James Kofi pushing his personal points to 25, and he's actually pushing the team's also bad. He is actually proving as the reason why he deserves to be the MVP.
That's right. And
a very good
Habimana.
response from Nore Habimana, helping the team to extend the lead to 18 points, Chacha.
1 minute and 23 seconds to go. Kayondo Eriksson kicks it out to James Amatokofi. James looking for, and that's going to be almost a shot there by Rwanda, but he cannot get it to go. Only 1 minute as we walk into the seconds here with Jean Victor Mukama. Abimana. Abimana trying to drive it in. Gets it towards Otobo Israel, and it's going to be an APR basketball possession. We're in the seconds here as 55 seconds clocks in, 53 now. Only an 18-point difference between the two teams. UGB starting to trail here. Fatigue playing a huge role. As Amato James Kofi, Lele Valentine Jr., who've been really phenomenal in the game so far, start to get tired and tired out by the ever-running APR. APR starting to extend this lead extensively. Very difficult to play against this team. And Mukama Jean Victor continues to punish UGB at the free throw line with one more. He's got 3 himself.
Only 53 seconds on the clock remaining for this third quarter of the game, as they still have one more to go. And we get to know if UGB is going to catch up and win the game, or APR is going to keep on taking the lead and reminding everyone here their reputation. Let's see.
Lele Valentine Jr. going for the long 3, but he's off the mark. Ball with Iran from Dahilar. And he goes up and in. Beautiful basketball there from Rundo Atieri as he gets his first 2 points on the board, 62 to 79 the score. APR totally outperforming UGB in this third period of the game. 8 seconds on the clock as Jean Victor Mukama goes up. And it's going to be thwarted there. The effort by Lele Valentine Jr. trying to go up to make that 3 is going to be a 17-point lead here for APR basketball. Really taking the reins in this third quarter of the game. 1 minute and 57 seconds before we kick off the last ultimate quarter of this game. UGB starting to trail here. I don't know if they're going to come back. Fatigue playing a really big role. They played intensely that first few quarters.
And ladies and gentlemen, the points from the turnovers made by UGB are 16, and the second chance points are 17, whereby the bench points are 9, and the points in the paint are 30. The fast break points are 15, and the biggest lead is 2 points. And for APR Basketball Club, the points from the turnovers are 20, whereby the second chance points are 8, and the bench points are 28. A very good performance and an outstanding one for APR tonight, and the points in the paint are 30. The presence of Otelbo has been really impactful, and for the fast breaks are 14. The biggest lead has been 19, but currently APR takes the lead with 17 points. And this 2-point bucket by Ngungwa Thierry has reduced the lead up to 17 points, ladies and gentlemen. In only 30 seconds, we're gonna be watching the last quarter, the one that is gonna define if APR secure the win or UGB come back in the game with a top defense and an outstanding offense, so that they can get to win tonight. Or APR is gonna remind everyone the reason why they are called the Lions. How do you feel,
Absolutely right.
Chacha?
The game getting very hot. Only a 17-point difference here between these two teams. Let's hope that's going to be a hot fourth quarter here as UGB tries to mount a massive comeback. APR in command completely.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last quarter of the game. We're going to know in these 10 minutes who is gonna secure tonight's win.
Okama starts us off for the fourth quarter of this game. Only 10 minutes on the clock before this game comes to a complete close. Kicks it out to Witonza Justa. Ball with Axel Mpoyo. John Victor Mukama turns. Tries to go up, but off the mark. Axel Mpoyo goes up and gets it nice and easy too. 81-62 the score. Amateur James Coffey goes up and gets the three. It's going to be 65-81 here. Amateur cutting that lead down. He's got 28 already. This guy is a special guy.
Moto James Kofi continuing to reduce the lead, and he pushes his personal points to 28. And from now, he is still the king of points as he is the top scorer.
We turn to Justar there off the mark from the three, and it's going to be a long ball there. A bad decision there from Axel Mpoyo going up for the three, and he's off the mark still. 8 minutes and 53 seconds to go. Only a 16-point difference here. Lele Valentine Jr. going for the long three and gets it.
What a tough decision, but a very productive taken by Lele Valentine Jr. That actually shows how confident that person is.
Absolutely. And it's going to be APR Lions here trying to stop this run, because if UGB get on a run, then it's going to be even Steven here in a short while. UGB. And it's going to be a timeout APR here.
Fans, how are you doing? Tell us in the comment section, who do you think is going to win? Is it APR or UGB can surprise us anytime, as we've been saying this even before? But you have seen that UGB, anytime they can catch up and they get to win. UGB is that team that anytime they can do something.
Absolutely right. UGB has been playing phenomenal basketball this entire game, and they only have about 13 points before they catch up with APR. But let's see if they're going to be able to mount a similar comeback like they did in that last second quarter. Eight minutes and 26 seconds on the clock as UGB tries to save some time there as they come down. It's going to be a big ball there to Lele Valentine going for the long three, but he's off the mark. Tries to save it there, but caught up by Tiafala Leonard Jr. And it's going to be ball with Habimana once more. 7 minutes is what we're getting into here. And Dize Ndaisaba goes for the long three, but he can't get it to go. Lele Valentine Jr. going up and almost in, but gets thwarted by the hot APR defense, Habimana. And it's going to be a foul there on Tiafala Leonard Jr. as he tried to go up for the alley-oop.
And it is the substitution on UGB side as Lele Valentine Jr. gets out and Mohamed Doumbia come back in the court.
Tiafala Leonard Jr. since the first, he's a phenomenal free throw shooter. He can absolutely get him down when he needs to. He's got 13 in the game so far, a 14-point difference. Tiafala Leonard Jr. going up and in on that second one. It's going to be Amato James Kofi looking for space here. Cross him up once, cross him up twice. Loses the ball to Tiafale Leonard Jr. And it's going to be Kayondo Erickson there thwarting their effort to get the ball to Witonza Justa. 15-point difference back on UGB.
Today, the assassin Uitonze Giste has been marked tightly because they really know that if they give him only few steps, he's going to shoot on them.
That's absolutely right. He's just not being able to get those threes going as Tiafale goes up and cannot get it to go. A really nice rebound there by David. Long ball to Ndumbia Mohammed. And it's going to be 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go. APR with a big lead here, 15 points. Are they going to be able to see this through? Let's see. We've got 7 minutes and 11 seconds. Uitonza Justa fakes it, goes up and drives it in. Gets that easy 2 points on the lay-in. Amato James Kofi with the ball at the top of the key. Ball with Mohamed Doumbia. Goes for the mid-range jumper, but he cannot get it to go. It's going to be a long ball to Axel Mpoyo.
Uitonze Justin, who was waiting for the ball on the three-point line. That's the game he plays, actually. And that's what he is good at. Whenever you just give him a space, he might even be on a closeout, but as soon as he gets to the three-point line, he's actually gonna shoot on you.
That's absolutely right. And Tiafala Jr. here at the top of the key. Kalisa Bryan in for UGB. Tiafala Jr. goes up and gets the nice and easy behind the back lay-in. 6 minutes, 25 seconds before this game is a wrap. Can UGB come back? Can they get their energy that they had at the start of the game? It's going to be tough. Mohamed Doumbia almost gets it to go. It's going to be Kalisa Bryan picking it up. Pass to David. Ball with Doumbia once more. Doumbia goes up and off the mark again for Doumbia. Collected by Kayondo Erickson. Ball to Dize Ndaisaba. Dize Ndaisaba goes for the nice and easy lay-in. 89 for APR.
And it is a timeout for APR basketball club. For UGB. Briscoe, who was selling together, he was supposed to take a shot. And it is 89 to 68. 5 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock remaining for this last quarter of the game. But I can say that APR is actually about to touch the win. I think so. UGB really have to put in some efforts and they have to keep on putting in some work and they come back stronger because today I can see that it's gonna be tough for them to win.
That's absolutely right. UGB trying their best to come back into this game, but just very, very tough this last 2 quarters. APR with a very deep bench, playing in all the fresh players. Tough for UGB to match. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this game. Who were you rooting for when the game started? Was it UGB? Was it APR? We know APR has a lot of fans. UGB also has a lot of fans. And that's it for the timeout. Let's see what this 5 minutes and 50 seconds has in store for us. Lele Valentine Jr. here back on the courts. There's going to be ball with James Amato going for the long 3 ball, but he cannot get it to go. Ball back with Lele Valentine Jr. one more time. Goes up and gets fouled. Conversion there by Lele Valentine Jr. brings the points difference down to 20. Can he bring it down to 19? He does. Lucky bounce off the rim and in. Long ball to Axel Mpoyo. Ball to returns to Justa. Goes for the long 3. And Justa sinks it. Ball with James Amatoko. Free kicks it back out to David. David fakes Mpoyo and goes up, but cannot get it to sink. It's going to be a 22-point difference here after that dagger by the assassin Owitonze. We're walking in here with Dizaye into the fours in terms of time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hot game here, but APR just... Dumbia Mohammed goes for the long 3, but also cannot get it to go.
And I think that APR tonight is going to get a triple digit on UGB because in 4 minutes, APR will get 8 points probably. But UGB really did their best as they got to 70 points. Playing against a team like APR is something that is tough, if I can say, according to the squad, the experience and everything. But UGB really managed to get to...
Oh, and the slam on top of Axel Mpoyo by Mohamed Doumbia, just absolutely marking his territory when it comes to the offense. Very, very tough basketball here. And it's going to be almost a steal there by David, hustling. Nore Habimana. Tiafale kicks it to Axel Mpoyo. Looking for the 3. And Dizaye Ndaisaba puts it back in. Wow, Dizaye Ndaisaba can put it back in. Woo! It's going to be a foul here by David on Tiafale Elena Jr.
A lot of things going on here. Everyone is so happy for Dizaye Ndaisaba. None knew that Dizaye can also dunk. Everyone knew Dizaye as a 3-point person.
That's right.
As that person who is going to shoot the lights off. But today, he even proved us that he can even dunk.
That's right. Dizaye Ndaisaba. He's got 13 in the game so far, double-digit points. making a very big impact here in this game. 22-point difference here for Junior gets it to Habimana going for the long three. Habimana off the mark on the three. It's going to be 3 minutes and 56 seconds here. The game almost through. Ball with Lele Valentine Jr. once more. Going for the long three, Lele Valentine Jr. Picked up by Dumbia Mohammed one more time. Ball to Lele. Lele goes for a long one again, and it's going to be almost. It's going to be Ndize in Daisaba's hand, and thus UGB basketball possession. It's going to be pushing foul there by Witon to just stop. Only 3 minutes and 29 seconds here left in this game. Is it enough time for UGB to surmount a comeback, or are APR going to run away with this? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Lele Valentine Jr. going for the long three, and he gets it. Lele Valentine Jr. 23 points for him. 75-94 the score. 19-point lead here for TF Island Jr. going for the long three, and it's off the mark. Dumbia Mohammed picking up the ball. Foul on James Amatokofi.
Moto James Kofi, who is fearless. He doesn't fear anyone. Whether he might have a heart like Otobos one, whether he might be physically strong, you know, he's not going to stop going because of you.
That's absolutely right.
You guys will meet up. If you feel like you can't get him, you got to stop, or you got to fall on him. Yeah.
Lele Valentine Jr. there looking for a three. Step back. Oh my God, Lele Valentine Jr. goes for the second one. Off the mark again, Lele Valentine with the strong move there. Ndize Ndaisaba fumbles the ball. And it's going to be a double dribble there by Ndize Ndaisaba.
Everyone was standing up here ready for Ndize Ndaisaba's slam, as everyone was very, very surprised to see him
right.
getting up and dunk. So yeah, today was so special. Like, this game had a lot of surprises for everyone.
Absolutely right. UGB has absolutely been a big surprise here. And foul on David.
Only 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining on the clock in this last quarter of the game, and we get to know who's going to win. APR actually almost touching the win as they worked hard for this. And it's going to be a side ball for UGB.
TFL and Jr. there blocking David as he tried to go up to get the basket. And it's going to be a steal there by David. David with the heart of a lion. Lele Valentine Jr. goes for it, but he cannot get it to go. It's going to be taken there by Israel Otobo. Ndize gets fouled.
What a game full of surprises. I've been seeing like the putback dunks, you know. Some of the things I really love to see. I saw them all in this single game. But today, the highlights should be on Ndize and Ndaisaba. Today he did something that not expected to see coming. That's why you saw that everyone was so surprised. I myself was so surprised as well.
Trying Dizzy and Daisama there going for the first out the line. He's going to get a chance for only 2. APR already in foul trouble. UGB's got 4 fouls. Amoto James Kafi's got 28 today. He's been absolutely special tonight. Lele Valentine Jr. also got 23. He's been special as well. Mid-range by Amoto James Kafi.
You know, one thing that has surprised me about Amoto is that he never complained. You're not gonna see Amoto complaining in the court.
That's right. He just plays basketball. And it's going to be Adonis Filer here looking for a screen from Otobo. And it's going to be him going for a nice finger roll there. Adonis job on Filer. Showing the skill here, 98-77. Long ball there from looking for Habimana. Habimana. Spin move. One minute and 13 seconds on the clock. APR looking to use the clock here. Long ball to Witonze Justa. And he gets the nice, easy 3 points. Pushing APR to 101.
And it is the substitution on APR's side. That's what I told you. It might even be 1 minute, but every player must get in the court. That's why Ndizaye gets out and the whole team. And we have number 4 for APR. Mobito, we also have Alvin Ichojere, number 12. We have Prince Tua in the court. And they are ready to deliver. (77 to 101) is the score.
Amato's got 31 in the game so far.
Here.
As we have 58 seconds on the clock here as the game looks to go out. Adonis Filer looking for an isolation play there. Looking for Witonze Justa on the long 3. And the Witonze Justa is going to be off the mark. Ball picked up there by Amato. Lele crosses him up. Gets the ball to Mohamed Doumbia. Goes for the long 3. Mohamed Doumbia sinks it. And it's going to be 82 to 101. UGB putting up a fight and fighting till the end. 26 seconds on the clock remaining.
And it is the first 2 points by Mubito Solomon from the bench.
And it's going to be put back in.
James Kofi really putting on a show in here. 34 personal points for Amoto James Kofi. And it is the end of the game. Congratulations to APR Basketball Club for an outstanding performance and a well-deserved win of 103 points to 84 by UGB. And Amoto James Kofi, though the team didn't win, Amoto James Kofi is the man of the game today as he got 34 personal points. And for the APR, today the man of the game is Tiafale Leonard Jr. with 16 points. And they also got 15, 3 other players got 15. But Leonard Tiafale today put a show on and he gets to 16. And that's none rather than Briscoe, Ndizaye, and Daisaba. And Adonis Javon Fila also got 15 points. And 3. There is another person there. Uiton Tejiste also got 11. A very good performance made by APR players. an outstanding one. Let me repeat this because APR is that team. To win over APR requires a lot of things. Today, I can't blame UGB. They really delivered whatever they have. So they really tried their best. And next time, they're going to bounce back stronger.
That's absolutely right. UGB, congratulations here to APR for the fantastic 19-point win. Great game that they've pulled up here. Congratulations to CFR Lane Jr. for being the man of the match for APR. It's going to be a good night from us as we give you the full-time statistics. Miggy.
Thank you very much, Chachaboka. And he is the full-time stats. And for the field goals, APR got 47% to 35 for UGB. And for the two-pointers, it is 56% for APR to 46 for UGB. And for the three-pointers, APR came out with 35 to 23. And for the rebounds, it was a band for band, 58 to 56. But UGB really showed up on this one because they got two more compared to APR. And for the assists, APR came out with 26 to 13. They multiplied by 2 to what UGB got. A lot of team chemistry been going on in here for APR. And for the assists, for the steals, APR got 11 to 9 for UGB. What a clean basketball I've seen today. And I would like to remind you guys that here we have another midweek basketball show that is going to take place in here. When I say a show, it is a game day. That's what we call a show in basketball language. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us at Okapi Sport Network and have the very good beginning of the week. And let me tell you that the midweek basketball is going to take place on Wednesday, and we're going to be having Tigers versus Azomco at 6 p.m. sharp here at PETIT STADE. And the last game of the day will be East African University Rwanda Basketball Club versus APR at 8:30 p.m. sharp here at PETIT STADE. Make sure that y'all guys will be here. If you don't make it, please remember to tune in to Okapi Sport Network. Thank you for being here with us today. Have a productive week. We are leaving, but we'll be back here on Wednesday. Cha-cha, have a good week.
Good night.